Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about my top drugstore makeup and beauty products because it has been such a long time since I've devoted a video solely to this topic and just kind of grouped together all of my favorite drugstore items in one video. I do try to pepper in like drugstore products with high-end things in my tutorials, even though I don't really try to do that. It's just kind of what ends up happening. But it's been a while since I've given some love to my favorite drugstore gems. I try not to include those, you know, all-time favorite holy grail products that I've talked about a million times. These are more products that I've either recently rediscovered or recently discovered for the first time. So I wanted to just give you more of an updated kind of more current favorites version. So why don't we get started and jump into the little mini mountain of makeup that is next to me. So something else I haven't really talked about in a while in general is nail products and nail polish. Last year at this time I was super into the stiletto nails and nail art, the whole nail art craze, and I had acrylics and all that. And then after I got my acrylics taken off, I just completely forgot about my nails. Like I didn't even really paint them that often, or I would just do like neutral colors. But I have been getting back into some of those brighter colors since spring is right around the corner, or so they say. So my favorite line of nail polishes in the drugstore, hands down, is definitely the Maybelline Color Show polishes. I like these above Sally Hansen, above Essie even. They are fairly inexpensive. I think I'm just so drawn to the color selection. They just have such great colors, and they have really nice special effects polishes. They have the splatter paint ones and the holographic ones. They're just very on trend with their nail polishes. This one is called Lust for Lilac, and it's what I have on my nails right now. I've had this on for about a week or so. And then this one is Pretty in Peach, which is a gorgeous like creamsicle color, and I just love these shades for spring. You guys know I love my Revlon Colorstay Whipped Cream Foundation Till Death Do Us Part. I love that stuff, but it's definitely more of like a heavy duty foundation. There's some other options out there. This one is the CoverGirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation, and I wear shade 305 Ivory, and I did talk about this when it first came out, but honestly, every time I wear this, I always think to myself, why don't I talk about this more on my channel? This is such good stuff. It's definitely more on the lighter spectrum of a whipped like mousse type foundation, but it has really good coverage and it holds up really nicely. It looks really good on the skin. I love this shade. It really does match me super, super well. One that's more of medium coverage, I would say, is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation, and I wear shade True Ivory 03. I do have a full, you know, review on this product. I love it. And it also kind of occurred to me the other day that I really do gravitate towards the L'Oreal powders. So this one you guys have seen before. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable powders. These have been around forever, I think, or for a while anyway, but the shade that I have is in Neutral N5 True Beige. So it's more of a neutral tone, and I would use this to, wrong end, I would use this to contour or bronze my skin, but as you can see at the moment, it's a little bit too light for that. But the reason that I like these so much is how smooth they go onto the skin. Just very, very smooth and even, which is what you want when you're adding like a bronzed look, or if you're contouring or bronzing your skin with a powder. And then this is one that I've actually been loving to set my foundation. It's a newer one, I believe. It's the L'Oreal True Match Mineral Powder. So this is not going to give you as much coverage as the True Match. This is, when you swatch it out, it's just very, very light. It's almost like a very light air spun feel. This is great when you just want to dry down your foundation. You don't want to add more color or more coverage. You just want to set your foundation. So if you're wondering about the L'Oreal True Match Mineral, I actually found mine at Target, but I do believe this is a fairly new product, and the shade that I wear is Nude Beige W3. Speaking of Target, I wasn't sure if I should technically include this next product because I don't know, do people consider Target a drugstore? I kind of do, because there's a drugstore in it. But I really did want to show you guys this. This is the Sonia Kashuk Undetectable Cream Bronzer, and this shade is Warm Tan. There is also a darker color that is quite a bit darker than this one, but I do really like the packaging. It's like almost like a rose gold. So there's a little close-up of the packaging, but I really initially got this because I thought it would be great for cream contouring. When I tried it, I found that it was a little bit warm, so it works a lot better just for more of like an all-over bronzed look, because it is such a warm, like terracotta sun-kissed look. I really do like it, and it's nice when you're not doing a whole lot of sculpting with the face. You just want more of like an all-over summery, beachy bronze look. So the Sonia Kashuk Undetectable Cream Bronzer. And I know I've talked about the Milani Baked blushes before, but they recently came out with I think two new shades. One of them is like a darker reddish pink, and I didn't try that one. I think it would be really pretty on deeper skin tones. But this one, and I'm totally gonna butcher this is called Delizioso Pink. And it is a bright pink, absolutely gorgeous. I'm wearing it today. And even though they are matte, it's not like a super flat matte. It's almost like a satin finish, but super, super pigmented. So you only need a tiny bit of this stuff. Look at that swatch. It is just such a gorgeous color and really nice for like spring or summertime as well. And while we're talking about blushes, I'm sure you guys knew this was coming. I cannot get enough of these Maybelline Master, what do they call it? Master Hi-Light highlighting blushes. And this one is actually the highlighting bronzer, which I didn't notice before when I was showing this one. So it's actually a highlighting bronzer. This one is called Deep Bronze, and I will show you swatches of all of them in a second, but more recently I picked up Light Bronze. And what I love about these so much is that they're not so intense so that it looks like shiny throughout the day or like too much. So it's a subtle glow, and the colors are very well thought out and very pretty. This one is Coral. And this is probably one of my favorite ones. And then Nude. I love Nude. I have this one on today as well. But you could probably intensify the highlight if you applied it with Fix Plus. I just love these because I don't really feel like there's anything in the drugstore quite like these. So this one is a swatch of Deep Bronze. That is Light Bronze. That is Nude. This one right here is that Coral color. So they're just so pretty. The Maybelline Eye Studio eyeshadow quads. So these are my favorite eyeshadows in the drugstore. Took me a long time to jump on the Eye Studio train, but they have just like a nice array of colors. They always have really nice limited edition quads that come out with these that are really great. This one is Give Me Gold. They have tons of bronzy gold colors, which is nice because I think they look really good on any skin tone, any eye color. They're just great wearable colors. This one is called Green with Envy. Now I don't know if these were, I don't think this is a limited edition one, but you know, just nice green colors in there. Obviously. And then this one is Copper Chic. The highlight shade on this one has seen better days, but this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous coppery colors. And what I love about these is the shadows are just so buttery and so creamy. That's just the bronze shade from this Copper Chic quad, but like here's the copper one. They're all super, super pigmented. Like I just touched my hand there with my finger and it showed up. And this is one of the goldish green colors from the Green with Envy. Also the CoverGirl LashBlast Volume. I stopped using this for a while and I went back to it maybe about a month ago and I had the aha moment. Like this is why I used to love this and wear it all the time. It's a really, really good formula. This is the closest that I found to my Benefit They're Real. I love that one as well for a high-end mascara. In the drugstore, this is the closest thing that I've come across. It is a little bit different. They're not completely identical products, but this gives you very, very intense volume, and I think it lengthens pretty well. Another product that I recently discovered, and I don't know how much I paid, maybe like $2 or $3 tops. I paid for this, the Nyc Liquid Eyeliner. This is the best eyeliner. I love this. If you like to do winged out cat eyes like I do, or even just a very natural thin eyeliner, this is perfect for really a lot of different styles. It has like a longer, thinner brush, and I do feel like it's forgiving. It doesn't dry up right away and start to flake off. You have some time to work with it and perfect the shape that you want. So yeah, this eyeliner is Bouse. Let's talk about false lashes. So Ardell makes really a style for everyone. I don't know, I mean, I learned to apply false lashes with the Demi Wispies. I think a lot of us did. But even beyond those, there's some really cool styles that they make, and they have a lot of really dramatic ones in the Double Up collection. These are the 206s. When I discovered these, my little heart went aflutter. They are gorgeous. They're so long. They're actually, I will warn you, they're longer, but they're separated. You can see they are just so girly and feminine. I love these. And then also the ones I'm wearing today. I wish I had a fresh pack to show you, but I don't because I've been wearing them like crazy, but they're from the Glamour line. They are the Glamour Wispies. So these are the ones I have on today. What I love about these is they are like chameleons. You can wear them with more glam makeup and they work with that. Or you can just pair them with an everyday look and they work with that as well, like I have today. These Wet n Wild lipsticks are so nice because the color selection is awesome. They're very, very unique colors, bright shades, very pigmented formula. So the lipsticks can be a little bit, not dry feeling to me, but they can look a little bit dry because they are very matte. So I just pair them with a gloss and you're good to go. This one is called 24 Karat Gold. And there's a swatch of it right there. So it's like a tangerine orange color. This one is Dollhouse Pink. I don't know if you can tell, but mine turned into like two different colors. It's very strange, but that's what that one looks like. It's just a really, really saturated, very bright hot pink. This is called Pinkerbell. And it's almost like a corally pink shade. I love this one. This is Think Pink. I wear this one all the time. It's just a really great everyday pink color. That one over here is Just Peachy, which is more of like a peachy nude color. Besides the Wet n Wild lipsticks, Milani definitely is my favorite. I think overall my favorite lipsticks in the drugstore. I could show you every single color I have because I really do like every color I've ever tried from their lipstick collection. Honestly, I picked out this one. This is High Voltage, and especially the reds. I think they have a bunch of reds to choose from in a lot of different tones, and if you're looking for a good drugstore red lipstick, I would definitely check out the Milani section. Here is a swatch of that High Voltage red by Milani. You can see this one has a bit more of a shine. As far as glosses go, the Maybelline Elixirs are my faves. They are just so nice, and I love the regular colors, but they did come out with some new shades for their spring collection in it's like the Nudes collection, and they are just so pretty. I could not help myself. I'm wearing these two mixed together with some other products today, but this one is Polished Petals, almost like a lilac-y type of pink. This one is Radiant Bloom, which is more of a peachy pink. I should really show you guys these up close. And then this one is Sandy Sensation. It's the first time I ever said that out loud. It just sounds kind of weird. Okay. Anyway, it's like a peachy nude color. It's a very, very pretty nude. Hard with the glare on these, but hopefully you can kind of see they're just these beautiful, soft, like pastel type of colors. I love them. This one is Sandy Sensation, and then this pinky one is Radiant Bloom and Polished Petal. So that's gonna do it for my top drugstore makeup and beauty products. I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of funny to see how my tastes have really changed since the last time I did a video like this, because I remember my go-to brand used to be Revlon. Like, I still love Revlon, but I really, really loved Revlon, and now I get more excited about like Milani and Maybelline and those brands and those sections of the drugstore. But I hope you guys like this video, and thank you so much for checking it out, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye guys!